Gina might be on her treadmill. Gina has been shooting us some great testimonies. I could tell she is a tremendous game player, very aggressive, and very in it to win it. She's part of the CZN team, Gina. So tell us a little bit about your experience with Fit and Fun Game, with the competition, and with the nutritional products itself.
Well, these things all came at a time for me when everything was coming together. So my husband is serving as a Navy officer in the Gulf for an entire year. And so he's coming back in less than 90 days, and he's been working out so hard over there. He's teaching CrossFit classes and getting certified as a fitness professional, and he was excited to get away from my sloppy cooking so he could see what he could do. You know, so he's living on chicken and salad over there. And I thought, oh, my gosh, I have done the opposite. I've tried to save all this money on groceries while he's gone, so I've just eaten gross, and my body felt gross, and I'm dead dog tired every afternoon, have these headaches when the caffeine wears off. And I thought, if I don't do something drastic to lose weight, I'm just, you know, so like a few months ago I said, well, I'm just going to get in shape and lose weight. And just when I said that, it triggered all my rebellion, and it made it worse instead. So I'm like eating chocolate chips and making the kids cookies, and I thought, this is bad. And I took this personality test and all this stuff that showed that my number 2 driver, motivator after faith is camaraderie. And Robert said, hey, you got to do this game that Kyle's hooking us up with. We'll all compete, and we get points for just following the process. Well, as a performance coach, I know that if you can focus on a process and be emotionally detached from the outcome, then you can have really good success. So I thought, oh, let's just totally do that. And so I got it, and I thought, oh, my God, I just signed up for a fast. So then I was freaking out. So I thought, whoa, I didn't know that. But I let myself just relax into the process, because I felt a ton of anxiety about all these milkshakes, and, oh, my gosh, we're back to all these years in high school when I was a dieter, and so I just thought, no, it's not about that. I knew that I was going to have to start with some kind of cleanse, whatever I did. So all the pieces just fit together for me. And I'm like Robert. I'm so competitive. It's like, oh, if we're out to win, you know, look out, because I'll do what it takes to make the points count. And so it's remarkable, because there's no way that if there weren't the game element that I would play like this. There's no way. I would have already been eating the rest of the potato chips or something by day 1. But since I knew that I have these team members and we got to enter these points, it's 2,000% difference in my performance and how I stick to it. And I was shocked to feel good. And at first I was really throwing a fit about not having coffee. And so even though you said we could, I thought, well, I might as well try it without the coffee. And I had no coffee headache. I had no lack of coffee headache. I did not have that grogginess that usually I have to sleep for one entire day if I give up coffee. And I didn't have that, because I thought, oh, God, I can't lose a whole day. I got too much to do. But I was never – I don't have any afternoon slump. It's just unbelievable. So I feel like when Robert said last night that he's way more impressed than he thought he would be, I definitely am, because I was so cynical. I've been making these videos for my followers in case it's all a scam, and I think people should save their money. I'm prepared to tell them, you know, like, hey, I tried it, don't do it. But I'm really so thankful for how good I feel, and looking forward to the cleansing days tomorrow and Thursday. So I think it'll be really cool. So I think everyone should do it.
Gina, I'm so excited about your level of skepticism more than anything else. She's like, Kyle, why would you say that? The reason is, Gina, you're real, you know, and there's so many people that come into this with the same level of concerns, fears, trepidations, kind of concern that this is going to be a starvation diet or scarcity, and that it's not going to work and all these kind of things. And they are so surprised that the way that these nutritional products have been formulated and created from natural sources all across the world, it's amazing how they can actually allow us to go through these transitions. I mean, think about that. You gave up coffee and yet didn't have the normal kind of swing. That's huge.
Yeah, in fact, I thought, hey, I can have it with my noon meal, because it's calorie-free, and I can just, even if I put 30 calories of almond milk, that'll be within my meal thing, and I dumped it out. I thought, I'm not even in the mood for this. So, yeah, that's just huge.
Wow. Well, Gina, thanks for sharing today, and your testimony's been really encouraging. And keep up the great work. And I'm so glad that you're preparing your video blog and all of that for your followers. I'm glad. Hopefully, they're going to have great news within 28 days from now. So
yeah, thank you. Thanks, Kyle.
All right, Gina. Thanks.